this criticism. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I generate income before being required to pay income tax?
Happy Wednesday. Happy Odd Negroes Wednesday. I ain't gonna lie, I felt like it was a little chimping out yesterday. Are we allowed to use it? I felt like I was chimping out a little bit yesterday. Maybe it's like a term of endearment. Welcome to X Thursday. Yesterday was a doozy. Today, we're going to talk about mac and cheese.
What are we talking about?
And I got the white rapper of the day, of course. Another. Probably already heard about this story. Welcome to X Wednesday. There's a female rapper who used to make content. I don't know if she does it anymore. With who's that guy? He's got he was at the wrestling game the other day. He was at the fucking WrestleMania. Welcome to X Wednesday. This is a show where I read bookmarks from X. Who's this guy? Funny Marco. Funny Marco. Every time I begin to Google it, I think.
And what let's check with Google time.
Funny Marco. Funny Marco's sidekick is a white woman who I assume either gave up comedy or this is another bit.
Well, I'd only just finished mass.
And no, I'm fucking tired of your dumbass fucking shit. After you did it. Me. I know a dope pussy when I see a dope pussy.
But I'm a vicar.
Where the dope at?
Where the dope at?
Where the dope at?
I know.
All right. You know what I hate? Let's start fresh. When people don't give a shit about what you're doing and then they want you to give a shit about what they're doing.
Delete.
There's no way in hell I could give a shit. You know, I wanted to say I'm like this in real person, in real life. It's not a bit. I'm forgetful, impulsive, and anxious. Not all the time, but all the time. But yeah.
I don't have anxiety.
Listen, you don't have to indulge yourself in other people's shit if they don't listen to or do your shit. That's what I'm saying.
Regular.
You could be a pizzeria man, and not one nigga walked in that pizzeria, but then somebody want to get married, and then ask you what they think about that.
I wish I did.
Don't even try it. You should have ate my pizza. Stop acting like a little street nigga.
You know what? You need to quit acting like you're some kind of little street nigger, because you're not. You come from a good family.
All right, so we got a IPA. We got a little sig pen.
I really appreciate the breakfast, I really do. But I'm gonna go outside and hit on my electronic cigarette. Trying something new. Try not to be so old school, even though I am.
All right. I might, they killed that lady's dog. Rest in peace to that lady's dog. Rest in peace to the baby. Cops out here fucking doing it well.
A fucking pig.
I got a video to play, 4 minutes long. I'm gonna open with that. Well, I'm opening like this, but I'm gonna open with that before the intro. But I fucked around and found out today. My wife, and just so I know we're in soccer fever, shout out to my wife. Sent me a soccer meme today. Soccer gift or meme. It's like first one ever, first soccer gift ever. That's why I know soccer fever is amongst us, not the Knicks and the soccer. It's hard. It's hard to love this country, but we are good at sports. All right. So he sent me a soccer video, and there was chanting Trump. as a pedophile in Australia, and that's what's up. But here was the thing, right? So I'm like, yeah, sure, definitely, always do that. Always do that. But I thought of a joke in that thread not too long ago. Ricky Gervais, he's on the fence. He's on the fence with me. Love him, but I can't hate him. But I dislike some of his jokes. But one joke stuck with me. He mentioned that Elton John, shouts to Elton John. Found out there's a lot of Elton John fans in the house in that thread. But he made a joke in his newest stand-up, and it's not really a joke. It actually happened, but he was just telling a story. But Elton John purchased a soccer team called Watford Foot Club, the Watford FC footy club, and they chanted, "He's a nonce," and all these other words, like, you know, they had a song, they made a song about him. So they were singing a song about him being a pedophile. And then I just thought about that Elton John joke where they were calling him all types of absurdities and how he sleeps with all kinds of men, calling his names out in the street like a dog. Whoa, whoa. Welcome to X Wednesday. So I was like, oh, that's kind of weird, because soccer teams do like to sing, and they do these chants. So I just wrote, you know, hey, that reminded me of a, you know, the same thing they did to Elton John, and that was a mistake. Holy shit. I've been called a pedophile, an Elton John hater, and some sort of Trump supporter, which you got that clearly wasn't it.
Trendy Arguay.
On the internet, it's so hard to come off genuine and or positive. I think everyone's first initial comment when they look at a comment, they think it's against them rather than it be something positive. I see that happen all the time.
The real ones from the start, though.
It happens all the time. You often be doing a compliment, and then somebody will just take that negative off the top. So it happens, but just be careful out there in these threads, because these niggas is ruthless. Speaking of ruthless, we're gonna be hitting up X today. I got some shit. I got some ADOS shit, which I never really share on this, which is good.
They want me dragged through the town square,
which is nice. I have some ADOS news, and yeah, man, I'm gonna read down, I guess, like the top 5. I'll do one old story. Know what I'm saying? I'll do one old story if as far back as I can go. But I should some of these I want to touch on today regardless, but not in that way, in a good way. Hey, yo. So are you a pedophile supporter?
What are we talking about?
Who is a pedophile supporter?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. People just say words. What would be a pedophile supporter? Who's pro-pedophile? That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna open. I got a killer mic open. Shout outs to Run the Jewels. He did an interview. People are clowning him. I didn't hear it, but I can't wait to hear it. It's 4 minutes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Please share the video. I've seen yesterday's show got more views than the other one, so that was cool.
Subscribe and share.
Just keep doing that.
If you have the internet, it's
Oh, shit.
If you have the internet,
At last, we meet for the first time for the last time.
Be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on link to internet.com.
Yeah, do the things. Share the video, like the video. I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna do this cold open with Mike. He's talking about, I guess the week, some hard stuff. I don't know which podcast this is. I'm sure that they'll say the name. But thanks for joining me. This is X Wednesday.
I got family.
I'll see you in a bit. Don't forget, do the things.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
No, not that.
I saw a black child, South Carolina, walked out of a store. When confronted, showed I don't have anything. Chased out of that store and shot in the back and killed by a population of people who, since immigrating to this country, have quietly built the number one or two, house incomes through having ownership of stores in our community. And nothing has changed. That man was let off the case, and it just gets difficult. It gets difficult because, man, we as a people, if the world is not going to treat us differently, it starts to turn into, well, like your therapist would say, what can you control? Just yourself. Where's my accountability in this? And it's not enough to just hate the other person anymore. It's not enough to just hate the Asian store and burn them down and boycott them. And I do think all of that. I'm at a point now where I'm just like, enough. We can't fuck with y'all. Y'all don't fuck with us. And it's obvious. And we are put in a position by a bigger master to be taught not to fuck with each other. So you as the model minority always see us as beneath you. And yet you need us because you could never put a store in the master class's neighborhood. And if we won't unite against them,
we won't unite for ourselves.
Yeah, but if we won't unite, I mean the Asians and Blacks against the master class, then we can no longer fuck with y'all because it's just not working. It's not working where you can hunt down a child and they let you get away with it 2 times in my lifetime. We should be finding you.
No. I believe in eye for eye,
what we should be doing. Not saying what we're gonna do.
Meaning the thought comes up.
I am aware of the Arab struggle and the Palestinian struggle because in my lifetime, I have seen men strap bombs to themselves to say, you will pay this attention. And I'm telling this country, you're coming to a point of crisis with a group of people who, right or wrong, we're here. We're part of the fabric. We have nowhere else to go. But if you're training groups of people to see us as beneath, if we're participating in that stereotype due to circumstance, this is what we know. That young man had a firearm on him, not to resist the oppression of the state, not to use to rob or take from that store owner, because he's in a condition where he knows someone else who looks like him could see him as a predator or prey, and he may have to use it. But he was not trying to use it against that store owner. He was in flee from that store owner, and he was killed by that store owner because that store owner knows I can use an excuse. He scares me. But so, your wife followed him through the store. Your son followed him out that store, and you tracked him down like an animal. People can only take so much.
to ya. Funk it to ya. Yeah. Wait for you to get it on your own. It's gonna deliver to ya. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's a real with the non-stop pop, pop, pop of stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it, but I got such a good heart that I'll make a mother wonder if she did it again. Yeah, 'cause I am right, so I got to win. First we gonna ride, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, go, let it go. He gon' give it to ya. Next gon' give it to ya. Funk it to ya. Yeah. Wait for you to get it on your own. Next gon' give it to ya. Next gon' give it to ya. Funk it to ya. Wait for you to get it on your own. Next gon' give it to ya.
All right. That was deep. Shouts to Kill Mike. Shouts to Run the Jewels. Not condoning the Asian war, a civil war that we're in. And this is not a mockery. I've been wearing Chinese jackets before I could remember. This is the only clan. It's like, does he write these jokes down in your dreams? And then who asked that? No, the only clan is the Wu-Tang Clan. Because Wu-Tang's for the children and not in that way. Okay, so today, of all days of the days, let's get into Wednesday, man. Happy fucking Odd Negroes Wednesday. I hope you're enjoying the weather. It's a little gloomy, but it beats balls hot. So we'll take it. That was on the what podcast was this? Just follow them. Brett Bart News. That doesn't roll off the tongue. Oh yeah, that was Killer Mike in the interview. You probably saw the name of the podcast on the damn video. But yeah, he got emotional. And you know, the comment section, which I'm not really gonna do that with this one because that's none of my damn business. People who disagree with what he's saying. It's not different between like the truth and opinions. That's not an opinion, it's the truth. Everything he said was the truth. There are 2 of those killings that happened in our lifetime.
What are we talking?
That we know of. And both cases ended exactly the same way.
Yeah, you probably could have got 5 if you would have started at $1. Probably would have gave y'all sirens 3, 4. No. This is a robbery. Bitch, strong arm robbery.
So this is truth. So, you know, pretty much everything he was saying. So it's a bummer. And it's one of those things where you got to either change it within.
They want me dragged through the town square to send a message about something that nobody's going to change. Don't let that kid in the White House fool you. Hope, change. Give me a break. No one can change it. But you're not supposed to say that.
Okay, so I'm going to start today with my 2 don'ts. Yesterday's don'ts is not today's don'ts, but yesterday's don'ts, as you saw yesterday's show, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. It's available. It's in the story. It's on Instagram. Why? Go check it out. But yeah, we did our don'ts of that day. But today's don'ts are a little different. Again, I think I have to go back to the case. Hate to do it, but it is important. Free Carmelo Anthony, or at least lower the sentence. Just saying. Asking for a friend. But all right. So one thing. First don't. First of all, welcome to X Wednesday, a show where I read bookmarks from X. Some as disturbing as the next, but some not so disturbing. And I will get into that mac and cheese thread that I need to get into because I mentioned it yesterday. I just found a thread that niggas is talking about box mac and cheese like I don't know, like it's some holy grail shit.
Did I do that?
Tired of it.
Subscribe and
Tired
share.
of it.
It's free.
Well,
If you
I
have
only
the
just
internet,
finished my.
delivery free. If you have the internet, it's free.
Dumbass!
Put on the
Monkey
internet.
fucking
Get
monkey
there.
shit!
Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
Tired of it. But my first don't of the day, thanks for joining me. This is X Wednesday. Back to Austin Metcalf. Gotta say rest in peace because he did die. So he is dead. But there's a guy called Prometheus. And you remember I was talking about how the niggas is using the water to make the AI videos. So it's like I saw a lot of on the white websites, I guess it triggered something on my algorithm or some shit happened. But on the white websites, there was a lot of these crazy videos of Carmelo in the shower with Diddy and all this weird shit, right? All these weird ass videos. So I'm just like, that's clearly a waste. Most AI, I can't say it's a waste. You can make music, you can do all this cool shit that you don't need fucking the government to do. The government runs the internet, blah blah blah. But they kind of don't. But my shit's like this. If you, not to get off track, but if you smarten up, people are making songs that they always wanted to make that they wouldn't be able to make because of like a fucking label, right?
Delete!
Like you could without stealing likeness, you can make a song now and you could put it on Spotify and it could generate, volume traction, and you don't have to go to an AR or nobody, nothing like that. That's why they calling it bullshit. And you're like, how do I get my royalties? Just talk to fucking Spotify, wherever you put it up at. They'll give you something. And again, they might have to give you something because if you came up with the concept of the song, the melody, the tempo, the lyrics, a hook, a bridge, nigga, you a songwriter.
What are we talking?
And you just didn't need all that extra shit to make it happen. Like, it's very important. A lot of people want to create, don't have the means.
Shouldn't I generate
because it's very expensive. Studio time? Are you crazy? Studio time? Crazy. Studio time is the worst. It's very expensive to spend time in the studio, especially if you're not a professional and you're going to need a whole bunch of takes. You ain't got the money. But now you could literally write a song, take your time, think about it, see what you want to do, see what you want to say, put it into a machine, and it can generate your thoughts for you. That's brilliant. That's exactly what Jewish producers, that's exactly what Rick Rubin does. All right. Welcome to X Wednesday, where I've always had my hair like this, and I've always wore these things. This is not part of the Chinese war that we're in now. First don't of the day. I'll have Onaja take us away. First don't of the day. Okay, back to Austin. They're not Texas. Back to the case. So there's another trend happening.
Trendy Arguay.
Yesterday I spoke about a dance that was one of the top don'ts. This is another don't. I don't think it's in our character. I don't like it. I get the frustration, but the anger is so real. I guess, white people, I love you, not all, but some. Some of you terrify me. I don't know what to do with you. But the other ones, it comes a time in every grown person's life where you got to quit it. You got to quit it. So when you bring us to certain levels, look at what's happening. I guess like you guys talk about your boiling point, dude. We're there.
What are we talking about?
Yo, that's racist.
You won't quit. You won't quit. And then just when we try to like leave you be, you do weird things like the UFC fight. Now it's all this bullshit about black women being men. I'm like, what? Like it just starts like a snowball effect of ignorance that happens, and you guys are always there for it. You don't quit. You're there for it. So to counter that, you push us to levels that we never wanted to go to. Sometimes we just want to do our own thing.
Delete.
I have a video on immigrants that I also want to share, but that might be for tomorrow because I already dropped the mic, Killer Mike video. We don't got to get it too heavy tonight or this afternoon, but I will do this. First, we'll talk about the two don'ts of the day. This is X Wednesday. The two don'ts. First don't. Hold on. Don't transition into a gay person and then talk like a black woman.
Nana, you finished crying? Clifford! Leave it alone. Oh, hell. Never mind. I do it my damn self.
You can't grow up a white boy from Minnesota and then turn to a black woman from fucking Atlanta.
Delete.
It doesn't work like that. You know that. We all know that.
Action Jackson, Packin Jackson.
Oh shit.
Just don't do it. All right. So I have an interview with Don Lemon. Shout out to Don Lemons. Don Lemons. He did an interview with some gay men. I don't know why that's funny.
Did I do that?
Not an anti-gay thing, even though I did make a really weird Elton John joke that's backfiring.
I just don't know why you.
But that's okay. I did that. That's all me. I'll take credit for it. And it's all me. I did that. I shouldn't have dropped that in there, and now I can't delete it now because I'm not a coward. But now I'm getting fucking weird notifications from. I just started watching soccer, so it's not even a real thing. Not saying soccer's not real. Hold on, shit.
Trendy Arguay.
All right. Let's do. Mabo Niger, take us away. I'm gonna get into the interview with Dom Lennon. So this is what my boy Kevin Blue.
What are we?
Why do so many gay white men sound like black women? Many phrases, mannerisms, and expressions because mainstream through black communities. The contradiction? Some of those same traits are celebrated when adopted by others, but criticized when expressed by actual black women. So that was the thread. We did a show called Transphobia and the Lack Thereof. It's available on YouTube right now. Just like we talked about how a lot of even black males who transition to women try to automatically take cisgendered black women's roles, which is a crazy thing. And then we talked about some other things, as far as how white men usually when they transition into gay, whatever the drag race show.
Oh shit! I'm blind.
That drag race show.
That's why I love you, baby.
But I had a dick.
What?
I had a dick.
they you can't tell none of them trainees that they ain't sisters. So I'm how can we live in a place where we could shoot black women's dogs and children with no empathy, and black women with no empathy, but mimic them everywhere else? It doesn't work like that. This is what I'm saying. That's racist.
Yo, that's racist.
You, of all people, should know the perils of trusting those in Washington.
Can't kill people's babies and dogs, and then pretty much, if you don't like them, this is just mocking them, because there's no respect. I think the respect is not there. But speaking of no respect, this is X Wednesday. Had to think about the day. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to play that first video. I'm having Nigel take us away. It is a 2-minute video with Dom Lennon speaking with some gentlemen. Put the captions on. Talking about shade and shit and serving and giving. Thanks for joining me. This is X Wednesday. Please check out yesterday's show. It was a good one, as today will be. After this, I think after these two don'ts, there's our first don't of the night. Don't become gay. Don't click me there. And then turn into a black woman. Just be gay. Be like your own gay.
I don't have anxiety.
Can't be from Minnesota, Iowa, wherever the hell, and then all of a sudden you a sister from Queens or Brooklyn. Now you a black sister with with Bassinat 2 braids from Staten Island. Can't be. Don't do it. Just be your version. Be Dylan gay. Dilliana. All right. Bust it down, Dilliana.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on
this
your
bit to
internet,
720.
it'd be there.
No problem.
Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
All right, here we go. Oh, Naja, you got me, girl?
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
Let's see what we got. Take it away, Dom.
Here is the shade. The non-black people is the shade. The non-black people who get to enjoy all of the fun things about blackness will never have to experience the ugliness of the black experience, systematic racism, and the dangers of simply living while black.
I know this question is going to make some people uncomfortable, but it's something a lot of people have noticed. Why is it that some gay white...
Is there a way... Sorry, I'm not going to keep cutting it. That was quick. But no, do you think that the news itself is being, let's say, shadow banned by community? Because we stitch all the news. We stitch all the news. Like, I don't know if we ever post just the story without cutting it and getting into it. I mean, clearly on this show, no, you will be getting cut. But I feel like that's what we're up to now. So I feel it's kind of like we don't need them to tell the story anymore. I think we're cutting them off and we're taking it from here. I love that. I'll take that.
Don't be alarmed. We need
Too much bass in your voice. That's scared white folks. You got to sound like them.
I'll take it. That's a bonus.
White men adopt speech patterns, slang, mannerisms, and expressions that many people associate with black women. And before anybody gets offended, I'm not saying all do, but enough do that has become a recognizable phenomenon in American culture. So where did it all come from? The answer is actually pretty interesting. A lot of what people think of as modern LGBTQ culture passed through black and Latino ballroom culture. And ballroom culture itself drew heavily from black women. Their confidence, their humor, their ability to command attention, their language, their style, their resilience. For many participants, black women represented a model of strength and expression in a society that often marginalized both groups. What's fascinating is that this happens nowhere else quite like it. Why are people imitating accountants? Why are people imitating engineers? People imitate groups they perceive as influential.
So I would do like it's that whole, not all, but some white people, even during the civil rights movement, they jumped into the fight. Some were, had abolitionist intentions.
You know what? You need to quit acting like you're some kind of little street nigger.
They had abolitionist intentions, but
right now we're playing at maybe being like white critical. Maybe we're white traitors, but the goal is to be white abolitionists.
Intentions, but a lot of it was to feel to still guilt, and then to still victim. So they jump into groups, which happens online all the time. You'll see like you're talking about one thing, and then they'll add or jump in or just mention something that includes them in that same breath or whatever. So like if you say, Black people, we need reparations, we are owed reparations, it's a debt that's owed, right?
Yeah.
Then you got the white people in that same thread or wherever you write these words, these truths, they go, there were Black people who enslaved each other, and there's also were white slaves. It's like you don't have to jump in stuff to add, not to make yourself be a victim on your own time.
I just don't know why you don't care.
Be a victim on your own time. It's silly to jump trauma. That's what you're doing. You're trauma surfing, and it's bully. It's bully, and it's pretty lame. And your grandmother wouldn't like it. Okay, your grandmother wouldn't like it. Mima, not having it. Stop trauma jumping. And also like trauma pranking, because you're like, oh, that shit, stop doing that shit. Just a weird thing to do. That's all.
I don't know which is more depressing, looking at the white news and looking at the Black news.
All right, let me go back to my man. I'm not gonna cut him too many times. He's on the ball. Let him cook. I know there's some seasoning in it.
And whether they like to admit it or not, Black women have been cultural trendsetters for generations. Long before social media, long before influencers, long before viral content, Black women were shaping language, fashion, music, beauty standards, and cultural expression. Of course, this is where the conversation gets uncomfortable, because many Black women have pointed out a contradiction. Certain speech patterns, certain attitudes, certain aesthetics, certain forms of confidence can become trendy, celebrated, and even profitable when adopted by people outside of the Black community. Yet, Black women themselves are often penalized for displaying those exact same traits. The same confidence that gets called iconic in one person can get labeled aggressive in a Black woman. The same language that becomes internet culture can be viewed as unprofessional when coming from communities that created it. The same style that gets celebrated on runways and social media can be criticized when worn by...
Word. How the hell is any white woman in Congress, the old ones, especially the old ones, never been called a man, but the first Black woman first Black woman president, vice, what do they call it? The president's wife, first Black president's wife, gets called a man. None of them old. Stop. Y'all have people in there. What's that tall lady with the glasses that look like a ref? Y'all never called her no man. And she and I think she's a lesbian. That's what I'm saying. It's weird gang shit. That tall lady, I don't remember her name, but she got the glasses on. Y'all ain't never call her no man. They got so many wicked looking white women in Congress that look crazy all day long, and they've never been confused, or you never started a trend to make them to make some punch drunk idiot
Trendy, Arguay.
Call them a man on national television. And then also start a mini civil war because of a stupidity, and also just a selective hatred and selective judgment. So Michelle Obama was the ugliest woman in Congress, so much so, I mean, in the White House, so much so that you confused her as a man.
What are we talking about?
In the history, has anyone seen Barbara Bush?
What are we talking about?
Dude, it's just reaching. It's weird though. All right, back to my man. All right, last time.
Subscribe and share. It's free.
I wish
If you
a
have the
nigga.
internet, it's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet,
Black women themselves. That's why some people see this as appreciation, others see it as appropriation, and many see it as a mixture of both, because the influence is being acknowledged. But the people who created it are not always receiving the same acceptance as those who borrow from it. The real question isn't why some gay white men adopt elements associated with black women. The real question is, how did black women become so culturally influential that their language, style, humor, confidence, and expressions became recognizable far outside their own communities? Because whether people acknowledge it or not, a lot of modern American culture traces back to them. And perhaps the most complicated part of that influence is watching aspects of black womanhood become celebrated everywhere, while black women themselves are still fighting for the same level of acceptance.
That shouldn't be.
Yo, that's racist.
That shouldn't be. But it's a common thing. You know it. I know it. How many fight videos did you watch? Say a black woman fighting in restaurants or wherever the hell y'all be reposting. I know it. I've had white friends. Sorry. Post videos of black women fighting. Like white women don't throw hands.
White people. Black people. Doing white people things.
White women throw hands too, but that's not what's that doesn't trend. Just the bad parts of what, you know, mostly of what we do is more popular than anything positive that we do. That's a shame, but that's how it is. All right, that was my first don't of the day. Don't transition and become a black woman. That's too much transition. That's an overload of transicity. Don't do it. All right. That was a pow pow for the whites. Don't. And Mexicans too. Don't get me started. Gay Mexicans turn black too. You would think they would go, you know, Tu Wong Fu and go full John Leguizamo, but unfortunately, John Leguizamo has been black his entire life, so who knows?
Follow
right?
us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcast.
So don't be
right back.
Don't be John Leguizamo either.
You know what? You need to quit acting like you're some kind of little street nigga. Because you're not. You come from a good family.
All right, so let's check this out. The comments. I'm intrigued. See what we got. I'll share it with you. Thanks for joining me. This is X Wednesday. I'm from Pakistan. Okay, why do gay men period sound like a black woman? Some of them can even do the eye rolls as well as black women. I don't know why we're looking at all these gay men's eyes. Why are you looking right in his eyes?
What are we talking about?
Making a joke. I know what he means. Yes, there's a lot of gay men. They be doing all of that shit. Why? I don't know.
And what, you know?
Even the men they date aren't like as sassy as them.
Yeah.
Or even if maybe these are like, I don't know, because I've never seen a gay couple, and one of them was like black gay, and then like one was like sweater gay, right? That's something that would actually make for a good movie, like a ghetto gay. Ghetto, see?
What are we?
Because that's not how black women act. They're acting like the tropes of what they think ghetto is, or what they think serving is. There's only like 1% of people are like that. Like 1% of people are like BAPs. It's not real, but you think it's real because it's all you see on the internet. But it's funny. So their version of being a woman is being a sassy black woman, which would just be a nurse, right?
Follow us on Instagram.
Isn't that just a nurse? See, I don't know. It gets confusing. They got them as nurses sassy, and also, you know, they're diva sassy. Can a nurse serve?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Why does every black person sound like a Southern Appalachian country fried redneck, even if they're in fucking Canada? What? I don't know. Why does every black person sound like a Southern Appalachian country fried redneck, even if they're in fucking Canada? His name is Old Dirty Cracker. Okay. I'm pretty sure this may be a black guy. High IQ, melanin-free native. You ain't black if you ain't arguing with me. Okay, so no, he is a Old Dirty Cracker. Took the name from Old Dirty Bastard. Gotta love that. Black people ain't ready for this. I ain't letting black folk get away with this bullshit. Fuck soul food. They ain't nothing but white trash, table scraps anyway. Oh, I found a good and racist here. Lord have mercy. Black is beautiful. This cracker for real. You always know the SDE, small dick energy.
What are we talking about?
If a single white male, because he ain't got no wife, it's just him and the dog. When you know a single white male, right? Now, this is what I was talking about. This is why UFC they do what they do, right? I'm not going to spend too much time on this guy's page, but I hate when I'm looking for one white supremacist and I stumble upon another. But it happens. That's his life. This is why I do this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet,
you could be minding your business. This guy, Old Dirty Cracker, right? Look at this. Why? Why did somebody named Zoom Africa posted a picture of a black woman at a soccer game. She looks pretty to me. Looks like she's minding her own business. She's not doing anything wrong. She's not drunk. Doesn't seem to be bothering anyone around her. What do we got? This cracker for real? Why? Why is this on your page? They blow my mind. Oh, Wesley Snipes is the shit, bro. Demolition Man kicks ass. There goes Bernardo. And I just, the universe. The universe works in mysterious ways. I just made a Tu Wong Fu joke, and then of course they are calling her Wesley Snipes. If this is Wesley Snipes, I don't know. I don't even know if this lady looks like Wesley Snipes to them. We got a long way to go.
Oh shit! Some dude just died.
Listen to me!
We got a long way to go.
Behold, I send you out as sheep amidst the wolves.
And of course, he writes never heard of him. Because now this nigga don't watch Blade. White people are so corny. We do, not all, but some. Sorry. Not all, but some. We do too much cool shit for you to be like, I never heard of it. That is a fucking lie. You wouldn't have a random black woman on your page if you never heard of us. Actually, out of all the people who have heard of us, I wish he never heard of us.
Holy shit! I'm blind! Holy shit!
How you know it's a man?
What the fuck?
White women don't do this kind of shit. Random black woman. She had to do something. But only the crazy ones. We talked about those Taya and all those other weirdos from yesterday. Yeah, they will pick a random black person and just like share their photo just to fuck with them. So people make a whole thread and just shame somebody so they can find what they stuff on people. Yeah, that happens, but it's mostly men who can't stand black women. I don't know what the word is. All right, yo. With that being said, maybe this may have something to do with it. Stop killing black babies and stop killing black dogs. Black women's dogs, dude. We can't have tiny dogs.
What are we talking about?
It's regular. No, I get it. I got it. I felt like I had it.
Yo, that's racist.
Mm. My second don't of the day. Don't be gay and black as a white person. It's not cool. It's not clever. It's lazy. And all right, put it like this. If you're saying this is the true me, the true you can't be a black woman.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
But don't call it coming out. Call it going in. Because you going in.
Delete.
You can't come out as a different race. It doesn't work like that. It has nothing to do with sex. Like, wait, if you hold on, fuck off.
Did I do that?
If you look at yourself as a black woman, when you make love to your gay mate, your partner, are you performing as a black woman? Is that what's happening?
Well, I only just finished mass, and I'm sick and tired of your job.
You better get your white, hunky ass out of here.
Would you, when you doing shenanigans, because you're just doing tropes, but when you're doing these tropes and you got the candlelight, you got the candlelight on, are you still this black woman? Now, I'm intrigued. I would like to know. Do you turn it on and turn it off, or when y'all about to do y'all things, are you still that black woman with the nails on? I'm intrigued. Not that I want to watch it, but I want to know. Is it just a character on the outside, or does that character follow you into, dinner, movie, bedroom, all that? Intrigued. If you know the answer, put it in the comments.
I don't have friends.
Put it in the comments. Okay. Because I want to know now. Now I'm intrigued. Okay. Second don't of the day. Then I'm getting into some mac and cheese business. Then I'm gonna get out of here. It's not gonna be a long show. First don't. Where we at? What time? 1 second. All right, we're doing all right. All right. Second don't. First don't be gay and black. We went over that. Can't stress that enough.
What are we?
Can't stress it enough. Second one. Don't be cruel. So this guy named Prometheus, he is a white supremacist, but he's black. I think he's a black white supremacist. So no, he's white. He calls himself Caribbean. That's white people from the Caribbean, I guess. But you are not alone in this abysmal darkness. I am here, and we shall face the chasm as brothers. There's a lot of flip-floppers on the internet too, because it's just really popular to be anti-black. But there are some people who are pro-black, like, Prometheus is on some sides where he's doing a lot of Asian stuff. He's showing them chopping up dogs and doing all this anti-China shit because of what's happening. But in the same breath, siblings have polar opposite political leanings is pretty normal. Oh, he's got a post about Charlie Kirk's sister, who is the opposite of him. All right. So he's I'm getting into the Prometheus zone. I'm trying to see. He's got no profile picture. He's got his face blocked out, so I don't have to share that. But he did repost this video. So I'm going to share my screen share, but I just want to see, top story on his page. So eventually we'll get to a point, even as a normie. He said us normies, but I guess what's a normie? Is that an anti-racist person?
What are we talking?
Like if you are racist, but you're not that racist, is that a normie? Should I Google what a normie is? Eventually we'll get to a point where normies can no longer cover for these people. Who are you calling these people, Prometheus?
Yo, that's racist.
Everyone's black fatigue is going to become the black question. So what had happened was a trend started, another trend. Not that
Trendy, Arguay.
I can't call it a trend if I don't know any black people that are doing it. I haven't seen it on every timeline or everywhere, so I don't think it's a trend. Dance trends are trends. But this pissing on Austin Metcalf's grave, this is a different thing. Let me explain. We have been through a lot of stuff. And I say we as in black people, right? Been through a lot of stuff. and a lot of stuff that we let y'all slide on, and then like stuff that we don't really spend too much time on, and then we move on, and then you eventually move on. I've never seen Gen Z this upset.
I wish a nigga.
It's kind of like between the dance. Shout out to Mr. Esports. Thanks for joining the chat. Besides the dance yesterday that I showed, don't do that. Don't do the stab dance. That's silly, right? But so they call these BLM activists, which every black person, I assume, is a BLM activist. There's not too many black people that don't think Black Lives Matter. So you say these BLM gang members, it's weird. That's why you say words like woke and you make them seem like they don't mean what woke means. Woke is a good thing, not a bad thing. Woke is like finding out who's touching the kids, right? Like woke is like ending racism, right? It's not like a fake plight. It blows my mind when people are like, oh, these guys who think Black Lives Matter. It's not a catchphrase, it's a fact. Bullshit. But yes, they claim there's a trend. I've never heard of it. It hasn't really left X. It's not really anywhere else. Thanks for joining me now. Hi, how are you? There we go. Edited images of themselves urinating on Austin's grave. So it says you can't get much lower than this and make these pieces of shit scum famous. Let me tell you something. First of all, it's AI, okay? And I told you what I saw for no reason. And if I saw it, which I'm not even on that, like where I'm looking for Metcalf, hate speech and shit like that. But it still crosses my path. If you go to one white person's page who disagrees with the case, there's going to be a video of fucking Carmelo being sexually assaulted in prison. And I'm like, why are we making those videos? So I guess this is just I'm no internet detective.
Regular. It's regular. No.
This what happened here is that maybe they got a whiff of those videos, and they're not good. They're all terrible videos, and there's like I can't say so many, but I at least skipped like 3 or 4 of them, and I think like there's one guy that's making like a movie of it, like day 1, day 2 of him in prison, day 3 of him in prison, like shit like that. Yeah. So and like anticipating his meals and like his who's gonna be married to and all this. They built like a fucking story of him being in prison. So just weird white shit.
You better get your white honky ass out of here.
So if anybody black, thanks to my wife joining the chat. Anybody black saw that, black, not Los. If anybody black saw that, for sure, you're gonna want to get back video or get back something. So I thought the first video I saw today, I did see a video of a black person that made the AI video of him turning into watermelon man.
Black people
Can't even say
doing
it.
black people thing.
And then like jumping through the window as a superhero as Watermelon Man, and like confronting Metcalf's father. So I'm just like, we're having fun, but this is not a good thing. So this is my second don't make an AI video if you piss on somebody's grave. It's not worth it, and the backlash is not worth it. So of course everyone's finding every single one of these people accounts and terrorizing them. Of course, they're doing what they do best.
Regular.
Getting mad over people they do not know, and then using that same rage and making it personal, as if. And I say they do not know because, put it like this: they've lived in the same place as us for the entire time. As if you're above 20 years old, if you live with these white people you probably watched them transition from being a kind white person to a dangerous white person. I've seen white friends go off the deep end. I've seen white people go off the deep end, especially after COVID. It was just kind of like no holds barred. But I'll say this: that's a flip flopper mentality, right? So you spent half your life, let's just say, fucking hacky sacking, listening to rap music, listening to Tropical Quest. I'm just talking about my generation, right?
Regular, degular.
So something happened. Somebody got killed, or somebody white got killed, or something bad happened to a white person on a global scale, which rarely happens. That's all new shit, right? This is all new shit. We're talking about all the way from Luigi to all this new shit. It's only been new crimes against wealthy white people, right? They go out, they say whatever they want. This is all new shit. Now, when I found out, fuck around and find out.
I mean, slaves had a choice, right?
People, you losing them. They're like, I didn't know you were evil. People say things like, oh, how can you laugh at a death? I'm going all the way back to, you could go all the way back to when the black guy killed those 3 cops, the 4 cops. Or shot at them, one died, or you repost those previous kids, I think it looked like LL Cool J. If you repost these things and talk about these things and with like glee because of what they have done in the past, they act like they didn't see it. They don't know what you're talking about, and now you're the villain. No.
Well, I only just finished mass, and I'm fucking tired of your dumbass monkey fucking hunky shit.
I hate that. That's the shit I don't like. Don't villainize me for realizing that I've been fucking villainized my entire time on this planet.
Yo.
People realize like, oh shit, I've been living like this my entire life. If you're at my age, if you're 40 years old, if you're close to 40 years old, 40 plus, 41 years old, yeah, and you realize racist shit is still happening. That's why Killer Mike was crying. Because you're like, how can this shit keep going? And y'all still, y'all don't do shit. You don't move a muscle.
Yo, that's right.
Not only do you not move a muscle, but you co-sign it and you applaud it and you welcome it. Why are we still like this?
You better get your What are we talking about? Out of here.
Not we, as in me, because I'm cool. I don't know what's going on with y'all. I don't know what's going on. We be trying to watch our movies. We try to fuck with you, and you still want to do weird shit. So now you getting this. Now you getting the P meme.
I just don't know.
Now you're getting the P meme. So, of course they call them pieces of shit. If they don't let us kill you, you're a racist. That's one of the first, tweets, comments on this fucking image. They have that black lady with the glasses. She became a legend. They got that black woman everywhere with them glasses yelling at them during that protest. She became a legend.
Black people doing black people things.
Yeah, you finished crying.
All right.
Black people.
They got her up there. And then again, you can't really find a thread of black people, not all but some, glorifying violence. It's not really something we like to do. It happens to us so much, and you even witness that it's happening in our own communities. I'm not gonna say we don't harm each other. So that means that we're fucking so over violence that we don't want it in any form. But then instead of saying what we need to stop, you say, well, people need to stop killing black people. You say y'all need to stop killing each other. You see, that's the same thing. That's the same thing as if you're a racist gay person who acts like a black woman, what the fuck? What is your life?
What are we talking about?
It's just the same. It's the same thing. It's you fucking. They like the movies. They like the culture, but they'll spit on you if they see you. It's just weird shit. If they're not spitting on you, they spit on your name. All right, Charlie Kirk. You can't tell a lot about a person by how they react when someone dies. So Jimmy, this is the shit I'm talking about. You could use Charlie Kirk's fucking quote against your own mannerisms. You could use them against your own mannerism from time after time after time. We should know how people react by the way they react when someone dies. Dude, confusion. Yes, confusion. That's what I'm saying. Yes, y'all should read that back to us. I should write that in there. Then you get in the shit. But they should read that back to yourself. I'm just gonna write read it back to yourself. Whatever. Don't spell anything wrong ever if you write on any of these white fucking websites on these white people's pages. Don't even write in anger. They could tell. Delete. They go, oh, I guess the nigga IQ's happening again. Read it back to yourself, coward. Yeah, that's the shit. I'm saying they make you a victim. They make you you can't be both, by the way. But they make you the culprit, and they call us fake victimhood. They say everything that we say is fake victimhood. I don't know if in that scenario, two truths or two lies or two things could be true at the same time. No, it can't. Not like that. It's not right. Crying for help, begging for help. Got rich artists crying because of the shit that y'all won't stop doing.
Don't be alarmed, we're Negroes. Oh man, that's too much bass in you.
I haven't seen a nigga cry on Fox since Fox started. You know why you don't cry on Fox? Because it's lies. Why would you cry over a lie? You only cry when it's the truth.
And what? You know, that's shit.
Why would you cry over a lie? That whole network is a lie. So yeah, that this is not a trend. I wouldn't call it a trend because not a lot of people are doing it. But don't do this. These are my two don'ts. Don't make a meme where you're pissing in because you got a cup grave. You shouldn't have got a cup grave.
And what? You know, that's shit.
I thought the grave was fake, but then it's them. They're placed there, and even the women are standing up peeing and holding their penises. I'm not laughing at the thing. I like when no, let me not. I'm just saying this. The unification of the level of the fed upness has reached its peak. I'm saying when women also want to do stand-up pee photos, you fucked up.
Delete.
You fucked up. That's all I got for that. But yes, those are my two don'ts. Don't do that. And don't do that other thing. Don't act black and gay at the same. You can't transition from Dylan from Nebraska to fucking, don't say Shaniqua, but I don't even know what Shaniqua. But you know what I mean. Shaniqua from Atlanta. You can't be both. Be your best Dylan. All right. I'm going to do that mac and cheese story. And then I'm going to do my white wrap of the day, and I'm going to get out of here. Spent a lot of time on the do's and don'ts. That's okay. I had to get that out because, oh, shit, I got one more too. I got one more video. So I'm going to do the mac and cheese. We'll get that thread, and then I'm going to do, there's a video about a white woman. Who says that white men or women are the problem. I save these videos only because I don't need to be up here telling you to stay away from certain white people. Not all, but some.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Stay away from the ones who make rape videos about Carmelo Anthony, and stay away from those who post random black women to tell them how ugly they are.
Welcome to my Scottish cottage.
Scottish cottage. Shit and fuck. Shit and fuck. Shit and fuck.
I suspect it's not black creators making those AI generated memes. I think it's the whites starting that shit. Oh, yeah, I know. I thought that too, but I saw my brother. And it was a guy. It was a black male. He's getting views off of it. But I'm like, I felt like Ryan. Thanks for your CP in the chat. And I don't know if it's really him, right? Like, how can you really tell if it's not a bot? That's true. But thanks for your CP in the chat. I wouldn't doubt it, and that would be even smarter on their part, for real.
I don't have anxiety.
Because it would be like they'll justify their bullshit by making up that we started it first. So even that P thing might not even be real, right? Like, who's the one that started that? How come they haven't come out and said, hey, I started this trend? Like, there's no, on that thread, there's no Black person in that thread saying like, oh, I know that person. Or when they even said find their accounts, did anybody find their accounts? So it's kind of, it's tricky. I know it's tricky where, thanks for UCP in the chat. It's tricky where we're using AI for one, okay? And then we got many bullshit detectives on the internet who want to do half the work, just like your average cop.
You're a fucking pig.
That just they'd rather just get the clicks for the bullshit than even find actual Black people who are upset about the case. If that's the case, I'm saying, if that's all made up, why don't you find some really? There are real angry Black people that's happening over this case. So instead of making up shit, because we don't get that violent, that too. They're trying to find violent shit. They can't find it.
Oh shit! Some dude just died.
For the most violent people, they say on this planet per capita, can't find shit.
Oh shit! Some dude just died.
Subscribe and share.
All right. Wait. See, I get so riled up. Thanks for joining me. This is X Wednesday. I'm gonna get into that mac and cheese story. It's not really a story. It's just a thread, and it blew my mind because you make fun of white people. Well, first, let's get a palate cleanser. Words. I found a video of Mama Donnie at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. So this is fun. I'll share this. This will be my palate cleanser. Him just having a go. Look at that. He's having such a good time. That's the vibe. You don't even have to go, like, Mayor Adams, he went all the way to the country you don't got to do all of that.
What are we talking about? Come on, man. I should be getting my hair done, getting my mind right.
I love Spanish people. You don't got to love them that much. You just love them from afar. Behind a barrier. All right. I can't stand that nigga. That's my own personal problems I have with Eric Adams. He's just one of those guys, he'll cheat on your mom if he was dating your mom. You'd be like, you a piece of shit.
You need to quit acting like a son.
He's one of those niggas. It's like, she's a good woman. It's like, just a piece of shit.
Job mission accomplished. We got more stuff to do.
Yeah,
there's a host of other things that we're going to churn out.
Nigga would cheat on the church lady. Like, how you gonna cheat on that church lady? She ain't a saint. He ain't no shit. He ain't shit. He's still from the deacon. That nigga ain't shit. We fired his ass and he started a Bitcoin. What in the hell? Dumb. All right. Welcome to X Wednesday. We're almost getting out of here. So, for sure, check out yesterday's yesterday's show is going up today. Shit. Monday's show is out right now? Yes, Monday's show is out right now, I believe. Go check that out. And I'll be dropping today's episode tomorrow. Try to do them the day after. Yeah, Monday's up right now. Dropping Tuesday tonight. And Wednesday will be up tomorrow. That's all. Easy.
That's a good point. So guys,
hit the Cash App. Go check out the old videos. Go check out our Negroes on YouTube. So much work. I had to share some work today because Dr. Allison Wilds, shouts to Black women, shout to Allison Wilkes. She just reposted some stuff, and I got a video that's probably the way I'm closing out tonight. Just a video of this is my ADOS news. Got some ADOS news, but just she fights alone but with people, because I feel like there's no way to not feel alone where when you're in a thread with a bunch of white people and they're just dogging you. It's like you can have a bunch of white people jump in that thread, but it's not the same. Like when you get like a private message and you get all that smoke from these guys, and they go all the way in. You know, she'll even repost some stuff, which you got to start doing. You got to start reposting. I think my wife put the video up on a thread up on Facebook. Please go visit the Odd Negroes Corner Store on Facebook if you got one.
Did I do that?
But like if you get like attacked by a white person, take those photos and then just repost it. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen, and they usually write the same way every time.
At last, we meet for the first time for the last time.
Remember, if you're battling a man, he's damn near he's gonna show you his dick. He's gonna show you his dick. So it's like,
That's why I love you, baby.
But I had a dick.
What?
I had a dick.
It's gonna show you his dick. So don't take pictures of all of that. But when it comes to the white women, they are down to clown. So just take pictures of the fucking argument and then repost it. And then the rest, maybe I'll show that story another time that she posted. It's fucking hilarious. Went all the way to her job. You got to do what you got to do. Get them out of your face. Now she'll regret it, and she'll never do it again on the unemployment line. All right. If you don't like Kraft Dinner, this guy's called Dr. Clown PhD. I'll share the screen. He is a Mexican, okay? But he is the most racist Mexican I've ever seen.
Trendy, Arguay.
He makes me pro-ICE. And that's on God. He makes me pro-ICE. When I'm looking for just certain stories to share from his page, I can't believe that white people are paying Spanish people to be racist towards black people while they are themselves are racist towards Spanish people. But you're so racist and you're in your glee of like hunky shit that you don't see you're working for the enemy. That's the problem we're having with the Chinese.
You better
You're so overwhelmed by white supremacy. You think it's real and you think it's going to help you in the end. It won't help you. It hasn't helped anyone, not even them.
You good? You good? Is that how we make money?
So what if you put a table on a table, but then that makes the whole earth a table?
All right. If you don't like Kraft Dinner, you're lying. You're lying to yourself because you want to feel superior. Oh, I don't eat cheap food like that. Us Kraft Dinner enjoyers have nothing to hide, and we know who we are. We are honest with ourselves and therefore honest with the world.
What are we talking about?
Never trust someone who says they don't like Kraft Dinner.
What are we talking about?
If they can lie about that, they can lie about anything. And then he proceeded to post a picture of Kraft Dinner, but it's an AI picture because cheese fucking shit never looks like this, and it always looks like shit. But here it is. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will get into this 388 comment section that someone had about boxed macaroni and cheese.
The real ones from the start.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
What the hell's going on from the start? Who was the real one? Who was the fake one?
It also have a photo of Jake Gyllenhaal eating dinner by himself. And I wrote in that comment section, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm going to end tonight with Martin Luther King, or a man who played Martin Luther King. That's my ears. Something happened. This guy, David, he can't shut the fuck up. Sometimes I'm like, why don't you just take your money and run? It's like, nope, gotta do a podcast. So David Oloyoyo came out the woodworks and he killed his own career.
What are we talking about?
He killed his own career, and now, just like Idris Elba, y'all gotta shut the fuck up. But it's like, no. Actually, say how you feel, King. You know what I mean? You're like, You're like, I can't bottle this up any longer, and I gotta say it. Look, I gotta say it. Listen. You don't have to do anything. Just take the money and run. But no, it's okay. He killed his own career, and I'll Yvette Carnell. Shout out to Black women. Shout out to Yvette Carnell. Fan of the show. Not yet. She found this goddamn video of this guy, and he's just again shit in the bed. Why you gotta do it? Don't do it. Take your money and run. He's like, nope. It's on my chest. You know, it sucks because these guys. Poor Nate Parker, he can't catch a break. I know. Thanks for your CP in the chat. I know. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Because everybody's like, you hired him. It's like, bitch. I hired a good actor, and he is a good actor. But damn, if you don't, they act too much. Sometimes they need to act less. All right. Of course, I found, remember yesterday I did that video. I mean, I showed you that image of the fucking melanin. There's a part 2 to that I'll do another time, but I will be saving that Jake Gyllenhaal image of him eating dinner by himself as a wallpaper because I understand now. In the Gray makes so much more sense. He's like, oh, you gotta keep doing this. I don't want to keep doing this. Close up fire. They want me to hang out with Superman. All right. Share my screen. Here goes that AI image of mac and cheese, because that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's AI. But nonetheless, let's get into this 300 fucking comment section. First person out the bat, dada with 4 flags.
Regular.
That nigga added glizzies to the mix. He said, this is missing glizzy.
Shit, I'm blind. Holy shit. Well, I loaded your spinach mass. And I'm fucking tired of your dumbass monkey shit.
Nigga added glizzies to the... Why, gang? That's how you know it. Remember, you see, look. So he took the AI image, flipped it, added more cheese, and then added glizzies.
Right now we gotta fuck with a map, man. What are you talking about? I'll fuck you up and fuck the map up.
All right. Enough of that. What else we got? My man said, see, he wrote immediately, that's even better, bro. That's right there. That's even better, bro. My nigga. That's what he said. What else we got? I used to like that stuff. Then I realized carbs were my enemies. So now I've been keto for the last 7 months. One thing I like about white people, care about dogs, care about their health, can't stand niggas.
Yo, that's racist.
Not gonna lie, I love that shit. I give it up though, bro, just for my health.
Yo.
Yeah, it's obviously not good, but if you eat this often, but I eat it 2 or 3 times a year, but I still love it. That's still too many times. Just make the real thing. A box of pasta will run you about 89 cents to 98 cents. What you want to do is get yourself some Cracker Barrel cheese, but not that kind of Cracker Barrel. And just make your own. Just make your own mac and cheese. It's so easy. Don't eat that shit. And don't get nobody to convince you to eat that shit. All right. What else we got? Hopefully no more glizzies. Oh, here we go. Somebody put no. That is great food. As he uses a Denzel Washington meme. And I told you, this Mexican nigga is one of the racist niggas on this fucking website.
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
This is like, I like to find their jokes because they don't have a lot of fun. Like, they don't like to have fun. It's like to like talk about like killing niggas and doing shit. So when I find them just not talking about us, this is like a you know, it was funny. I thought mac and cheese was like EBT food or like poor food or whatever because of the fact, but you know, most black people know how to cook. So not all, but some. Most black people know how to cook. All black people know how to cook better than white people. No disrespect. But your worst black cook cooks better than what? I saw somebody make a tuna fish sandwich today. No mayo, just blue cheese. What?
You better get your white, funky ass out of here.
Because they wouldn't do things like that, and I would trust them. I could trust any person. Go, hey, any black person, go and hook it up. They'll hook it up. They're not gonna come on no tuna fish and no blue cheese though. That's a crazy thing to do. So yeah, fucking delicious. Same here. And then you get, bro, you got to get the deluxe. Don't forget the powder. 2 Denzel Washington posts, memes. So yeah, it goes on. What else we got? It's still good. The taste maybe needs to be studied, but it's good. I like that. I love it, and I love ramen. Yes, fight for it. You know, I like when they fight for their shit because they like y'all be calling that like I'm not gonna say hick food, but we do say that some Caucasians, not all but some, are really comfortable with that non-oven form of cooking. You like the microwave kind of easy bake, shake and bake shit. So it's difficult. Everything has to be instant with you guys. Even ownership of land. You colonize food. That's why it tastes like that.
I have a job to finish. I have not landed the plane on the aircraft carrier.
The food tastes colonized.
Accomplished. I have more stuff to do. We got more stuff to do. You know, there's a host of other things that we're going to churn out.
They also hate Elliot Page. Every chance they get, they fucking go and they bash Elliot Page. I don't know what she did, but she fucked them up. I guess because a lot of them want to have sex with her in Juno, and then she came out and then she said, "I hate white men." Like, yeah. Even though she was going to become one, but she was like not like that. Like she talks online about her disgust for white men, which good transition, not that kind of transition, into the video I'm going to play about the white woman who says that white people are the problem. And then I'm going to end my white rapper, and I'm getting the hell out of here. This has been X Wednesday. Thank you so goddamn much. We've been cooking today. I have
anxiety, but when I get it, I got it. I felt like I had it, right? So, I got family.
We've been cooking today, so that's good. I'll see you maybe tomorrow, if not another time. If not the first time.
At last, we meet for the first time for the last time.
I'll see you soon. But for now, let's get into the next maybe the next fucking video. I'll go down this mac and cheese line and just to get through like all 300 comments of this, but I'll do it like per day. So there's like some shit where it's like next time check in on the posts. I'll save it. So I'll check in. Let's check out further down. What else did they say about box mac and cheese? Because there's so many comments. I think it's growing, so I'll let it grow and then we'll see like, you know, they're fucking this little cult that they're making, because they're showing some shit in this thread that I would like to share with you. It's not, I'm not making it, it's not like I'm making it up. It's like they won't stop with the mac and cheese. So it's like I'll share that with you. Maybe we'll go down the thread together. We'll get to the first comment of the mac and cheese thread. But for now, shout out to Dr. Clown, whatever is Dr. Clown MD, the most racist Mexican.
Trendy Arguay.
On X. All right. For now, I'm going to play the video of the white woman who is fed up and who says white women are the problem. And then I'm going to end with my white rapper who also happens to be a white woman who previously made videos with Funny Marco, who was just at the WrestleMania, who I can't believe gave up comedy to rap. You got to stop.
Well, I only just finished my... And I'm fucking tired of your goddamn funky shit. I think you get it. I know a dope pussy when I see a dope pussy, what's up? But I'm a victor. Where the dope at? Where the dope at? I don't even know what dope is.
I don't know I know you guys probably heard about Terry Crews. So if you didn't hear about it, that's also on the next show. Terry Crews, man, again, the podcast is a death of a lot of these people. No one wants to watch a movie after you came out as a chronic masturbator. You see, and they're watching them anyway. See, that's the problem. It's like, dude, you were hanging on by a thread and then you want to come out and then tell people that you masturbate too much, dude. You gotta calm down. Do the big moves, and then you're gonna cut from that. It must be the. I'm gonna play this, and then all right, I got my ADOS video. That's a short video of David. David confesses that he hasn't been doing right by us or some bullshit, and then he comes out as a villain. So we'll get into that. It's not that long of an interview. I'll play this video of this white woman, then we'll get into black men on white people, and that'll be the end of the show. Thank you for joining me. It's got balance.
Subscribe and share. It's free.
Make sure it's at 720. Don't forget to hit the things.
Free. If you have the internet, it's free.
Share my
If
screen.
you put on your internet, it'd be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
100% true. And I'm going to tell you, as a millennial white woman who has completely walked away from everything that she has known in her white supremacy based fucking piss ass families, it's true. It's true. White women are the fucking problem. They embolden the problem. They marry the problem. They birth the problem. They're lazy as fuck, and they play victim about the goddamn problems that they're participating in. I don't know one happy white woman in one of my families. I only know white women that are either alone because men fucked them over and ruined their goddamn.
I've never heard a white woman sound like Terrence Howard. She sound like Terrence Howard. She sound like Killer Mike. That's what Killer Mike had that. It's a knot. Killer Mike. That's how Killer Mike was doing that. He was like 2 times. 2 times. Not mocking you, my brother, for Killer Mike, but yeah. At least you can feel it. Those are the artists feel the temperature. He's like, it's not the first time. It's 2 times. It's like that shit. It hurts. If she's hanging out at the dog park and all her gang is there, she can't stand not near one of them.
You better get
because that's who they are. She's talking about yoga pants, big water bottle, ponytail, sunglasses. She's talking about you, Carol. You know what you did?
Wow. Honky ass.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Right now, we're playing at maybe being
We'll take it.
white critical. Maybe we're white traitors, but the goal is to be white abolitionists, and that means actually
changing institutions, dismantling whiteness, and not allowing whiteness to reassert itself.
Livelihoods and drove them insane, or they settled because they wanted their fucking retirements and they decided, hey, I might as well let this fucking pissant live next to me. White women and families that have watched their fucking husbands treat them like shit, beat on them, cheat on them, everything, but they still staying with them, laid down like a doormat. They'll be sitting at all these family picnics talking shit about these men, talking about how much they fucking hate them, how they're losers, how they get shit stains in their pants, but they stayed married to them and they still fucking voted.
Whoa! Only time I want white women to talk with their hands if they talk about this. Only time I want y'all to do this if y'all say they shit in their pants. Why they shit in their pants? I thought they had the bidets. What is happening?
Job to finish.
Action Jackson.
In that big ass house, shitting on yourself. What is happening? You shit on yourself in that big ass house? What y'all doing? Can't teach that.
You got
to embolden them. White women will sell out their daughters, sell out their children. They will quite literally do anything as long as they get picked. As long as they're not the ones getting beat on. Because what do we know about toxic ass white families? Pathetic, shitty, white supremacy based fucking toxic.
You know, she's seen a lot of shit in her life, no pun intended. I mean, the way she say shitty, I think she's talking about fecal in the drawers. Like she's tired of seeing it. She's like, she's like, they got the shit, you know, the attitude shitty, their clothes in the drawers is shitty.
Did I do that?
Oh, my Lord. Disdain and disgust. Y'all know what y'all did. Not all but some, but y'all know what y'all did.
Ass white families. Let me tell you about those families. When they're not going after gay people, when they're not going after black people, when they're not going after marginalized groups and poor people, they're beating the fucking shit out of white girls in the family. Especially if you're a freak.
They cut it. They cut it.
I could listen some more. Tell some more.
It's hardcore. Well, I'll find that woman. Hopefully she was on X, but King Roy, fan of the show, said this white woman said that. Now he has How It Go by King Roy. Is he a producer? He is. Recording artist, graphic designer, and video director. Go check out King Roy. I'll give him a follow. Thanks for posting things like this. It's very important. Don't know where you found it. But AI to them. And propaganda. So, or liberal, whatever. They keep calling shit like political bullshit, but it's just emotions. It's emotions and a physical reaction. It has nothing to do with political nothing. It's good versus bad. That's it. Just good versus bad. Being kind and not being kind. That doesn't matter who you vote for, and even if you vote at all. All right. I'm gonna get into David, the black man who played Martin Luther King. He's got a lot of secrets. I'm gonna end with this, and then I'll play a snippet of the white girl. I don't have to play the whole song. And then I'm getting the hell out of here. Thanks for joining me. This has been X Wednesday. I had my speculations about the movie In the Gray, and I'm glad that I did. Remember I said always use your gut, use your gut. It has become some sort of white supremacy movie that they have been reposting, and they think it's a masterpiece. I barely got through it. Me and my wife barely got through it. I felt the plot. I knew it was gonna happen. You know, it's like one of those Guy Ritchie movies that I think he fell asleep during this own thing, or he's under some contract where you have to dish him out because he got the actors underneath the contract, so you got to make a movie with them. But didn't feel like that sort of didn't feel like Guy Ritchie at his best. Felt like Guy Ritchie, like I said, asleep. But the white people all over it, and that's how I knew I should have got out. So that's 2 for 2. That was the fight on 250 for the president's birthday. Escaped white supremacy, a white supremacy Klan meeting, and also Dodge the White movie that the white men are deeming a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. But that's not what it got though.
Regular.
But they're saying it's a 100% film, and I'm like, okay, so this movie got wicked. It got wicked. They was just talking about white men's problems, I guess. But I didn't make it, so I don't know. But yeah, it's trending on their threads, which I haven't seen a movie trend on white people's. You know, a lot of films have mixed people in them. Got a lot of races in them now because it's really hard to make an all-white movie unless you're a bad director. So it's like they're starting to see this movie. I think it's like it's a call to arms for them. They're like, oh shit, you know, we still exist, we still got it, and that's cool. But I didn't make it. All right, neither did my wife. We don't condone white supremacy in films, and if you feel it, like I said, like last time, get the hell out of there.
What are we talking about?
You don't have to watch it. You don't have to support it.
You, of all people, should know the perils of trusting those in Washington.
All right, I'm gonna get into the David video. Shout out to Yvette Carnell. I'm gonna let him speak his truth. He came out once and was talking about, I don't know if he's going to say all of it in this video, but he came out once and he was talking about how he feels like us as Black Americans hold on to the trope of slavery and blah, blah, blah. You know, there's a lot of Black people from outside of America who are not African American who feel like we play a really hard victim thing. And it's like, we've been donating money to Africa since I was 5 years old.
That's why I love you, baby.
But yeah, you probably would have started at $1. Probably would have gave y'all Saturdays 3, 4. No. This is a robbery. Bitch, strong arm robbery.
So you come to the country, just like the Chinese, not but some. Call us names for letting you in. You wouldn't have the platform to speak if we didn't give you the platform. So it's tricky, but this is Breaking Brown. Go check out Breaking Brown on X if you have an account. If not, check out Breaking Brown Yvette Carnell on YouTube.
What are we talking?
Always good, always informative. All right, I'm gonna play his video, and then I'm gonna play the white rapper of the day. and then I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for joining me. This has been X Wednesday, and I've been your host, Ani Goes One. All right, it's a shame, actually. It's a shame. We didn't let him in though. You always say like we. It's like, okay, a director chose an actor, and then the studio, we didn't do it. You fucking doing background checks on people. You don't gotta do all that. So you just hired the best actor for the job. Make sure he wasn't a white guy or Asian guy playing a black guy. That's the best you could do in Hollywood, I think. As far as you being like a righteous black person, well, that's the all new things we have to do now.
What are we talking?
Now we have to make sure we are hiring African Americans in movies now. This is not something that we always thought about or we tried to do. I don't think. Definitely not Hollywood was trying to just hire like just Americans or African Americans, but just Americans really in a movie. But now you have to probably consider that if you're doing a certain role that may be inappropriate given that person's background. Shit, that's crazy. All right, David, you got it. Onaja, you good?
To meet you. You came on the talk when I was working
Right.
on the talk.
Right.
And then after the show, we did this kind of, I thought I was going to upstage him. I said, this is big time. He's like, I'm like, what do I have on him? I know. I've got the long Nigerian name. Yes. And you just sit there quietly and you're just looking at me and I'm going,
Is that it?
Akbar, Oluwakemi, Idowu, Bajabi Amila. Go, you know the Nigerian, you think I'm impressed. and give us the full name. And he just murdered. I think he's 38, right? 39. Go ahead.
Hey, David Oyetokunbo, Animamuma, Oyerogba, Chukudi, Oyelowo.
Hey! Chukudi, I'm Chukuma.
Yeah.
Chukudi,
Yeah.
beat you by
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 32. I think you're 39. You pissed.
And I've forgotten some of them. Like there's like 3 or 4 that have got like lost in the ether.
Junior.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you know how sometimes you can walk in and you can feel so proud, like, and the way you did it, you did that little acting thing that you do. You know, it's just very patient.
Yeah.
And then he just nailed everything, and he was patient with it. I mean, even David sounded low. David.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. And I didn't say I'm a doctor as well. Like I have a doctor.
I know that Godfrey is gonna get smoked for this because he does stories that's very pro-black, but he loves acting and he loves actors. So he's just talking to an actor, I think, at this point. But it's David, I think, who the pride gets mixed. So when he's gonna say what he's about to say, there's a mix-up where I feel like they become American figures in movies and shit like that. I don't think they take it or they think about it like that because they say my skin color is this, so I could be this person. But if you come from a lineage of destroying that same person or harming that same person's lineage, I don't know if you could play dictator and hero. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about?
So it gets tricky. But I know Godfrey laughing, but it's okay. He's allowed to laugh. He's a comedian, and it's just him. There's 3 brothers in the room, right? But when it comes to casting and shit like that, you should think about it. That's all.
So Dr. David Oyetokunbo, Animamuma, Chukudi, Oyelowo, OBE, Officer of the British Empire, Esquire.
The titles, the names, it's all there.
That's very
Did you
I
put
didn't even put Mr. I didn't even put Mr.
He's gonna be
I didn't even put Mr. And you know what we're like? I can put Judge, I can put Chieftain, Prince. I can put Prince.
Yes,
I can put Prince. I am a Prince as well. So I was being merciful, Akbar. I was being merciful.
Okay, so there's really nice. So it's not even 39. So it's really like 60. He's like, yo, merciful. I was trying to put us in the same numbers. I gave you 39.
You're the one who brought it up again. Like I was prepared to leave it alone.
Too funny. Oh man, that was. What does your name mean? What's the full meaning of your name?
So Oyetokunbo means a come from king from the ocean has come.
Okay.
So Oye means Tokumbo. No, sorry. Oye means king, and Lowo is to have come. Then Oye Lowo is a king deserves respect. So a king from the ocean has come, Oye Tokumbo. A king deserves respect, Oye Lowo.
Yeah, and the king, your father, your grandfather, king.
Yeah.
You are a prince.
Yeah.
But like a legit prince, not like, like you're a legit prince.
Yeah.
When did you like step into that? Like, yo, was that something that was kind of passed down as far as the history and your responsibility? Or was it just like kind of wanted to, don't tell nobody you're a prince?
Well, I was born in the UK, so, we had Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth. And you're like, okay, that's what a royal person looks like. So when my dad said, we are royalty, we are kings, and I was like, we're living in a council estate in South London. There's no way that we're like royalty. But then we moved back to Nigeria when I was 6, and we lived on Oyalawo Street, on the Oyalawo compound. And I had all these. My dad always had. He had the word ballet inscribed on his stomach. When these, like tribal marks. He actually had that on his face and on his belly as well. And it was BALE. And I was like, what, Daddy, why do you have Baal on your tummy? He's like, no, it's ballet.
Ballet.
And it was like, that is how, if you were to die in battle, they know to give you a royal burial.
Oh, wow.
Because ballet is, means that you're from the royal household.
I thought he loved Christian Bale. Isn't Christian Bale from around that area? You don't know the actor.
And he loves Christian Bale as well. It was both. It was a twofer. So yeah, and then I met all these uncles of mine who had the same travel marks, and we would go back to Awe in Yoruba land, and that's where my grandfather was the king of. So yeah,
it kind of reminds me of the movie, Coming to America. You know where they go, like when I tell you the brother's got his own.
Hold on. Right. So, giving his background, those people, the name that's etched in his father's belly, Yvette Carnell, has brought to light that they were slave owners. So we went to the movies to watch a descendant of slave traders. Slave traders depict Martin Luther King in a movie. So he's a slave trader. He is a family of slave traders is his lineage, and he plays mostly African American men in his movies. So she says she blames Oprah.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna write that.
That's her own first comment.
Yeah.
She blames Oprah because she was all over this guy. And today's descendants, somebody posted, shout out to Cornbread Mafioso. Today's descendants of slave trading tribes. So someone put up a list of all of the tribes, Exhibit A, and he's part of those tribes. So here are some others. All of these people are slave traders.
I mean, slaves had a choice, right?
Trade 40 people for one umbrella, 20 people for a mirror. That's what someone said. So
I don't know if we're ready to have that conversation yet.
So I did it. David Oloyo sounds like he thinks he did Ados a favor by playing Dr. King. Again, it's not that he did us a favor. We did him a favor. He got notoriety off of our actual pain and struggle. So it's kind of like, it's not like we did him any favor. He did his job. He's an actor. That's it. They casted a black guy in a black role. That's all they did. That's all they did. They said, and he looks kind of like him. That's all that was. It wasn't really like, it wasn't like that. Not, I'm talking about studio wise and all that other shit. It wasn't like that. It was like best actor. This guy has Broadway fucking history. He's got Juilliard shit. You know what I mean? So it was that kind of thing. But again, I'm saying that the new thing we have to do going forward, if we're going to cast people in these roles that like just exclusive to the African American plight and fight and all the shit that we've been through, and a movie that's gonna, bring people to the box office, let it be a person of African American descent, and preferably not a person who was has a family lineage of slave trading. Just the real one. Oh no, he has a video of that.
I thought that's what you were gonna post.
Oh no, I was just doing the one where he talks about his tribe. But I know the first video he was talking about like doing the movies and like using a slave voice and like a black slave. I saw that shit too, like something like that.
The Nigerian accent is just the Southern accent is just a Nigerian accent, diluted or something. He said
the Southern accent is a Nigerian accent diluted.
That's diluted. Yeah.
Weird. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'll look for that. Maybe that's probably the part before this part, but I'll check it out. But yeah, I just saw that people were just talking about the tribes and shit like that, so I just wanted to get into that. But yeah, again, you don't have to do interviews. You can just take your money and run. All right, I'm going to do our white rapper of the day, who is the woman who used to make jokes Funny Marco, and I'm not going to say she quit, but she might as well. Because everybody is pissed and they're saying, listen here, white girl, you'll probably end up finding your white husband and you'll forget you ever done this. This is kind of how that happens. Kind of like the rest of us. Shout outs to Machine Gun Kelly. Shout outs to the lady from Wildin' Out. As soon as y'all move on, you'll never think about the stuff that you've done. Speaking of not thinking about the stuff that you've done, before I get into white rapper of the day and end out today's X Wednesday. So far, so good. Thanks for joining me.
You better get your back. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free. If you have
Let's
the
go
internet,
to
it's
YouTube,
free.
David.
If you put on your internet,
The Southern
it'll be
accent
there.
is the white
Like,
what?
subscribe, and share on the internet.
Crazy.
It's on the internet.
So he's
Just
white
put a
capping.
link to
We're all
internet.com.
one. That shit went. It's actually like the African accent and the Southern accent is kind of the same thing, nigga.
What are we?
Here we go. All right. I found one unhinged white lady. This is not the rapper, but this is the unhinged white woman.
Sit your butt down, please. Tyrone. Now I done told you to sit your ass down. Do not make me repeat myself, boy. Sit your black ass down.
I think I'm gonna need one of I'm gonna need two Michael Jackson vines. I'm gonna need a why could you imagine having a whole kitchen, island, dual stove, fucking you got the flat stove with the fucking you got a dishwashing machine, you got all the newest fucking Kenmore shit in your
What are we talking?
You're doing good. LG, you actually got LG products in your kitchen, and you practicing your black scent? Why?
I don't have anxiety.
Follow us on
But when I get it, I got it. I felt like I had it.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Did I do that?
This is my unhinged white woman of the week.
At Tyrone, she meant nigga.
Samantha, sit your butt down, please. Tyrone. Now I done told you to sit your ass down. Do not make me repeat myself, boy. Sit your black ass down.
Oof. It's like these people don't have any black friends. I don't know if anybody ever called, no white black woman ever called me my black ass.
Make me tell you again, Mom.
Can I say it? They call them kids niggas, or do they call them boy? Because I don't like the boy part either. Should I just abandon? Yes, abandon ship. Boy. Oh Lord, help us all. I don't know. Just was cleaning your kitchen, and you just like, I'm just gonna make a video real quick, and it's gonna change her life forever. She can't go back to work. the way that this comment section is going off, she can't go back. There's no coming back for this. 400. One of the funniest guys X found the video. Not Kevin on stage. He's gonna use this as material. She's doomed. That I done told you came from the heavens of Mass's house. So why he gotta be Tyrone? I don't know, Taylor. I don't know. All she had to say was sit your ass down. Adding all those different generations into one black character, I necessarily need it. She's been watching too many slave flicks, for sure. Sounded like a slave movie. Nah, I done told you. What's happening? Uh-oh. Speaking of Oprah, we did it. What the hell is wrong with them? I do not know. I do not know. But we found Oprah. We reached Oprah. We found Oprah. Full circle. That boy was strong. It was strong.
Yeah, that's racist.
There he goes.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Delete.
All right. I gotta get out of here.
Follow us on Instagram.
This has been fun.
Connect on
as
Facebook,
always.
wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm going to share my white rapper of the day, which is just the woman who used to make content with Funny Marco. All these stories are saved in my bookmark, so I want to revisit these comment sections as far as like that ladies or the mac and cheese one, which we'll probably revisit because they got so many comments. I just want to get to the good ones, and so I'll do that. And also there's always threads that people like to share, so I'll get into shit like that too. I just won't. I'll save some but delete some, so we'll do that. Thanks for joining me. X-May, I'll see you soon. Be kind, please. Don't do the dump day as well. Don't pee. Don't make a video of you peeing on a grave, and don't what was the other one? David fucked me up, and that white lady messed me up. Don't pee. Oh, and don't if you're transitioning to a gay man. If you're transitioning into a gay man, don't become a black woman. That's not a thing.
What are we talking about?
You can't be Sean from Ohio and then be Lucretia from Atlanta. That's not a thing.
Follow us on Instagram.
You can whack all you want, but you can't switch races with gender. That's not a thing. You are still Dylan from Idaho, but you have a wig on. That's it. Don't be a black woman as part of your transition. That's all I got with that. The video said it. It's enough of that, but don't do that anymore. All right. I'm gonna get into so much zest, too much zest. I'm gonna get into that white rapid ass video. Shouldn't get flagged because the song is trash. I gotta remind myself to make Jake Gyllenhaal eating lunch by himself as a screensaver because it's the best. And once I do that, I'll show you the photo. But I gotta do it first myself. But I'm gonna look it up. But I got it. But yeah, it's one of the best photos ever. But being loved around the world because he does the right things. Okay, where is this white woman rapping? Oh, the next show too. I'm gonna get into some Jelly Roll shit.
What are we talking?
Jelly Roll news is my favorite news because white people are also upset, and it's so weird. It's so weird.
Regular, degular.
Because they're like, only people that care about this know how much metal sells for.
What are we talking?
They know how much scrap metal sells for, and I was like, God damn, that is not true. He is a musician, I think, and breakup and relationships are hard, but fun with that because the comment sections are the best with Jelly Roll because they are so great. And like, I have a chance in the first place, and it makes my heart warm to know that they see a crumb for an end of a decade. It's all fucked up. They love can't keep them together. What do we have? And I agree. If Jelly Roll can't make it work, what is left? All right. I'm gonna find that video of that white girl rapping, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks for joining me. That'll be one of the stories for tomorrow. I wanted to cover the lady they killed that lady's dog, but I don't want to watch that video. It's fucking sad. So just ACAB all day. And
what are we talking?
just don't forget, all cops are bastards.
A fucking pig.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna end with that video. I'll play the whole thing. It's short. It's like 2 minutes long. She got a video with Sukihana. So shout out black women all day, and then I gotta make fun of Sukihana. No, I'm just saying to the black women out there that want to help these white people transition into music, Sexy Red, all the other ones, you know who you are, because we gave up on you, and then you're like, go fuck yourself, music with them. Listen. Work on your own music. You think we hate you because, like Sexy Red and Sukihana, you think we hate you because of who you are as a person? No, we hate you because your music sucks. Make better music and then help out another artist. Stop helping out artists before your own. Do your own fucking gas mask. Not the gas mask. Do your own life mask first.
I just don't know why you don't care on this.
Just do your own gas mask first before you help somebody else. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna find that video, and I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for.
Pop baseline starts. Chemistry kicks in. It's gon' give it to ya. Funk it to ya. Yeah. Wait for you to get it on your own. It's gon' deliver to ya. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's a real with the non-stop. Pop, 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 a stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it, but I got such a good heart that I'll make a motherfucker wonder if he did it damn right, and I'll do it again. Yeah, 'cause I am right, so I got to win. First we gonna ride, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, go, let it go. He gon' give it to ya. Next gon' give it to ya. Funk it to ya. Yeah. Wait for you to get it on your own. Next gon' give it to ya. Next gon' give it to ya. Funk it to ya. Wait for you to get it on your own.
Table on you want a table, but then that makes the whole earth a table.
Sometimes feelings can come before the right thing come back.
to do something. That's not just like my name. If you don't get your black ass, I don't think my mother ever once called me Tyrone.
I'm sure of it. I'm so positive. And how many Tyrones are in America?
Shit.
They use that name so much. I haven't met a Tyrone.
I know. You can ask them, have they met a Tyrone?
Have you met a Tyrone?
No. The answer is no. No one knows Tyrone. I don't know a Tyrone. Only person that knows a Tyrone is Erykah Badu, and she said she made it up.
What are we talking about?
It's a metaphor, right? She said this song is not about an actual Tyrone.
I wish a nigga.
It's just about a nigga who you better call. If you trying it, she said. She said, try me, is that kind of like that whole don't try me, try Jesus thing?
Regular.
She said, you better call Tyrone.
It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get.
Oh shit, some dude just died.
And share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
All right. I'm getting out of here. Thanks for joining me. This is X Wednesday. Her name is Bobby Atholf. And again, she is a comedian turned musician. Everyone's comparing her verses to the lady who rapped for college in that commercial. That college commercial that used to come on during Jerry Springer. And it used to be a woman who raps about you signing up for MIT, I believe.
What are we talking?
She was like, you could join us. And she's like, she's doing that shit. She's like 1-800.
Regular.
But everyone's comparing it to that lady. I'm not Googling that, but if I'm old, it's an old fucking commercial.
What? You know that's
Yeah, it was when we used to have commercials about signing up for internet college. I don't even know if that's even a thing anymore. But yeah, that was one of those things. Jerry Springer days, rest in peace. But yeah, everyone's comparing her flow to that sort of Caucasian flow, that level of caucasity. But I don't know if it's this one that I saved that has this one has like 2,000 comments, dude. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Found it. Thank God. This lady. Y'all remember this lady? That was doing the 1-800. You could sign up for education.com. That shit. It's okay. You can sign up and you don't have to do nothing but the login. It's like that shit. Yeah. So they say that's the kind of flow. Education connection ass flow. Again, I feel like when people are at the top, Funny Marco was at WrestleMania front row seats. People, and that's her. He's her sidekick. If you had a good career and you want to venture out, don't use us.
Did I do that?
Don't use us. As tempting as it may be, don't use us. Wait first. Come out with your own thing and then try it. Say, hey, you know what? I thought about making a rap song. Do it on your own.
You know what? You need to quit acting like you're some kind of little street nigger. Because you're not. You come from a good family.
It's not right. I mean, you can tell. And then what happens, you kill your own shit. Solo might have been a bop. But together, disaster. Nobody likes Sukiyana by herself. And you thought that maybe if you teamed up with someone who we kicked out of our community, if you know better, you ain't listen to that shit. You said if you got together, you could probably make it better. Worst fusion ever. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe and share.
I'll see you on another time. This is the last video of the night. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll end with the intro, and that's it. Thanks for joining me. I've been your host, iNegros1. Be kind, please.
Regular dick.
And don't do those two don't do things. You don't got to pee on his grave. It's okay. Gotta sort it.
That's why I love you, baby.
And don't, as a new soccer fan, don't go posting in their threads because they're fucking racist. They're so violent and protective of their community. I just started with soccer. I'm just trying to get into it. It was like, nope, whatever. All right, without further ado.
If you want a date, he gotta pay. I'm really a spoiled brat. I'm having my way. He acts like he's a boss. I've seen Uber on his case. You call him your soulmate, I call him my mistake. All these bitches in my comment section full of hate. Cause I make her favorite rapper rub my feet and feed me grapes. I'm kidding, or am I? Would you like to know? takes me to dinner, I'm gonna send him home broke. I do it cause I can. No, I don't need a man. I'm with Sukiyana on a beach, I need a tan. Make him sign an NDA before I let him hit it. Cause guys talk more than me and I talk for a living. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Suki got that comeback. Ain't no bitch I won't.
Got a song with a pregnant woman. Pregnant.
Yo, that's racist.
He said, I'm gonna make my first song with a pregnant black woman. Why? Why'd you do that?
I don't know which is more depressing, looking at the white news or looking at the black news.
Slap, Hampton, Goldie, like short, I'm gonna match. Bobby A, if you wanna date.
Okay. All right. Well, love to go out on a high note. As my wife said, I almost fell asleep, but it is definitely roll your boat material. Everyone's posting that same woman from that commercial from the 90s. Yeah, man. Sounds like there should be a bouncing ball in the lyrics across the screen. Yep. As a fan of music, I hate this. Everyone's doing about the same. She's pulling the reverse Uno on the CIA. Make him sign an NDA before I let him hit it because guys talk more than me and I talk for a living. Ooh.
That's what I know he died.
All right, I'm done. That's it.
I just don't know why you don't kill this bitch. Out of here.
Pass it. Suki, you know better than that. Actually, I don't know what you know, Sukiyana. I don't know nothing about that child. Not even go there. I know nothing about her. But I do know this. She'll do anything for a coin. Because I know that lady has more money than Sukiyana. Funny Marco is rich.
Oh, you got it.
So I've never seen Sukiyana at the fucking Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, but I did see Funny Marco. So I get the bracket. You don't got to do strange things for money anymore. Just get a fucking Instagram account or a TikTok account and just do your own fucking shit. Fix your own music. All right. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to love yourselves, and we will love you back. I've been your host, iNegros1, joined by my lovely wife in the chat and in real life, iNegros2, or 1.5, 1.25, 1/3. I'll see you soon. Got some more. I got some more. There's always more. I'm glad today's show was a bit more positive than yesterday's show. I felt it was a bit negative in the sense of I spent a lot of time on white culture, which I'm going to try not to do. But if the problem continues, I have to do something, and you should do something too. Don't let anyone stop your activism. If you are anti in any way, shape, or form, don't let anyone make you feel like that's not helping. Anything that's anti this bullshit is helpful because they have so much. They put out so much hate that any bit of activism helps. So if fucking Public Enemy is still making tweets, you could do it too. All right. It made Killer Mike cry, and his name is Killer Mike. See? All right. Don't forget to love yourselves, and I'll love you back. I'll see you soon. Please share the show and also subscribe to iNegros on YouTube and hit up the iNegros Corner Store on Facebook. Bye. Take me away.
I really appreciate the breakfast, I really do. But I'm gonna go outside and hit on my electronic cigarette, trying something new. Try not to be so old school.
Pop baseline starts. Chemistry kicks in. It's gonna give it to ya. Get to ya. Yeah. Wait for you to get it on your own. It's gonna deliver to ya. Knock, knock, open up the